And first I'd like to say that, yeah, I've had to pivot before I even got started, and we did change the name from 2511 to Apples and Silver, and you'll get to hear about that a little bit more as I go along. Hello, thank you for the opportunity to present to you today. I'm Lynette, and my company is Apples and Silver. Have you ever said the wrong thing, wished you could take back the words that came out of your mouth? I have, way more times than I care to recall or even think about. One day, while talking with my then teenage daughter, in the middle of the conversation, she blurted out, "Mom, that's hurtful!" I was stunned because that was not my intent. I thought we were having a general conversation. Then I remembered something I had read in the ancient Proverbs, the book of wisdom. A word fitly spoken is like apples of gold in settings of silver. And that verse became a visual description and a reminder for me to be conscious and careful about my words. Because words affect us, both negatively and positively. Our target audience is women ages 30 to 65, particularly women of faith who might attend Bible study groups, places of worship, and who endeavor to subscribe to principles that enhance wholesome living. We will promote our lifestyle brand on apparel and other promotional products and join the ranks of companies like Life is Good, Caruso, and Salt Life. We are different in that our focus is this one verse, and our brand is exclusive to the description of this proverb, always serving as a reminder to make someone's day better by the words we say. Our go-to-market strategy includes direct and indirect marketing. We will drive sales through email campaigns, festivals, trade shows, podcast interviews, and print media. We will also leverage sales via online marketplaces and traditional retailers. We are excited about providing informative and inspiring content on our website, blog, and social media platform, where we vigorously demonstrate the power and impact of words in our everyday lives. Before I close, let me share a little bit more about our audience. There are more than 86 million women in the U.S. who meet our age demographics. 40% attend worship services, 27% engage in scripture study, 40% read scripture regularly, 64% pray frequently, and 38% seek spiritual guidance. My daughter and I fit these demographics. I hope, and I'm sure she will, wear our apparel to remind me to speak words fitly spoken. And we look forward to building a community of people who desire to do the same. So, what can you as a community do to help me? Well, first I'd like to say that being a part of the Clubhouse has been an incredible experience. I've met so many people like Peter Buckley, who has helped me so much. I gotta tell you that Chris Kozia has been invaluable in networking with me, introducing me to people, and there have been times when I've been talking to Chris and he said the same thing to me several times, and then I had to make sure that that clicked, that stayed. One thing that, being a part of the Founders Circle, where you can come and network and talk with other people and share things. And one meeting that I had with Scott Hardigree of ATDCC, he said, less creativity and more science. And that stuck with me because I'm pretty good with the creative side, but I need to be better on the science side of business. So continuing to network and have access to consultants that can help me in that aspect of business is just tremendous to me. Thank you so much. Easy questions only.
I've got a layup.
Okay.
What help do you need to move your business forward?
Okay, yeah, so I may have the opportunity to work with an organization that has a nationwide and worldwide subscription company where they would use our apparel in their subscription boxes and what have you. So, like knowing how to negotiate with them, companies like that, licensing opportunities, and then, as I mentioned, really knowing how to build a solid business. Like I said, I got the creative part, but knowing how to set things up so that the business functions and runs well. I also wanted to mention a couple of other people, like Robbie of Bel Air Donuts has been so helpful to me also. I just can't thank these people enough. And remember the 64% of people, of women who pray? I'm one of those people, and I pray for this, and I'm so grateful for these people who have come into my life to help. Question? Okay. Yeah.
I have a two-part question. So the first part is, have you thought about lowering your age demographic because I don't fit in it and I like your brand? And then the second part is, have you thought about like just going ahead and getting some, I guess, practice merch, and I'm getting like a brand ambassador to kind of like advertise and help you show things off?
Wow, that's a great idea. I'd love to look into that. Are you familiar with that?
Yeah, I was going to ask you about Instagram and micro-influencers, yeah.
Yeah.
Micro-influencers.
On
See,
Instagram.
that's where I need the help.
Yeah.
I would love to talk to you more about that. And yes, we could definitely lower our age demographics. You know, definitely.
I'm 26, you might have to drop it down.
Okay,
So I can see even lower than that. I used to do junior high Bible study, and that would have been perfect for us to use as things with our girls. So
There's a lot of organizations that are focused on teen girls, especially in this area now. So it's becoming really popular.
Absolutely. That sounds good to me.
I was going to say that there's a website called FamePick, and you can actually buy those influencers to wear your apparel.
What's it called?
It's called Fame, F-A-M-E, FamePick,
Okay.
and it's different celebrities that will partner with you and wear
Wow.
your stuff. So
That sounds good.
famepick.com. If you can't find one organically,
Oh, okay.
someone doesn't just do it.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Mine's on the business side, so sourcing your merchandise. Have you figured out where you're gonna source your merchandise from? Kind of what the cost of that looks like, what your market would be to generate revenue back into your business?
Yeah.
To generate profit?
Yeah, and right now, I hope I'm answering your question correctly, we're utilizing a print and fulfillment company to do that for us currently, and then eventually, hopefully, we'll be able to do all of that on our own. Yes.
Hi, have you been doing social media and like what has your response been?
Social media, we're just starting on social media, Facebook and Instagram. And the graphic person that I'm working with who's just excellent, Taylor Gass, she's very helpful with that. So we're just starting that and just launching that. Those are not my forte, so I gotta get other people to help me.
Yes. For all of us, maybe you can tell us your age, so we can all go.
Yeah, I have